A new season means it's time to redecorate.
I should have just come out like this.
He should have. Chris is coming out of the jungle.
Audra Mellis here from Grace 1972 to show some of the hottest interior design trends.
Ooh, yes.
I'm just going to say summer now, since the way things are going with the weather.
Spring, summer.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for having me back today.
Welcome back.
I love coming to your show. We're going to talk today about decorating for spring.
Yes.
We're all excited. Who has been living on their patio? I mean, really.
Definitely
if you have an outdoor space,
especially today.
I'm not even in the house anymore. I'm just outside constantly.
Nice.
So we're going to talk about how to bring spring into your home. So I own Grace 1972. It's kind of a farmhouse, boho, cottage style little boutique tucked inside Mel's Gluten-Free Bakery. My husband's family owns Mel's Gluten-Free Bakery. So before we get to spring, I did bring some cupcakes.
My mouth was drooling.
So these are blueberry lemon, triple chocolate. Those are both vegan, so they're gluten and dairy free.
Oh, nice.
And the carrot cake is gluten free, and the Wookiee cookie is chocolate chip cookies with frosting in the middle. So you can get cupcakes and home decor in the same place. So that's pretty fun, huh?
Snack while you shop.
Yeah.
My favorite way to do things.
So what I brought today, you're going to see a lot of florals. And this is the one aspect of home decor people really don't think of. But when you look at a well-decorated space, if you're on Instagram or Pinterest or even just Better Homes and Gardens, if you really pay attention, you're going to notice that there's greenery in that space, no matter what time of year. So for Christmas time, we tuck in a lot more evergreens and people get into that, but they kind of forget about greenery. Now, I have a couple kitty cats, so I don't have a lot of real plants. If you can have real plants, that's great, but my cats like to
Nom them off.
chew on my plants. So I happen to have a lot of faux florals. And what I brought today was a lot of faux florals tucked into vintage pieces. So Grace 1972, we specialize in that farmhouse look, and vintage is really the quintessential aspect of decorating and making you like that look. You want to bring in some vintage. So this is a vintage Red Wing pottery piece. I actually have real tulips in this one. So this was made originally over 100 years ago in Red Wing, Minnesota.
Wow.
I also love blue, so I tuck a lot of more color. I have a lot of neutral furniture, and my paint color is very neutral in my home. And if you go to my blog, audramel.net, you can see that. And I tuck in a lot of color, and I incorporate a lot of blue. So I do that in my store. So I love this is a vintage piece. On this side, I have a lot more vintage. This is just a faux little greenery ball tucked into a vintage bowl. I just love putting real and faux florals in vintage pieces. This crock down here, this is just something I picked up at Home Goods. It's not available at my store, but I bought this at Home Goods. But the crock I carry at my store. And you can just pick up faux florals anywhere, tuck them into vintage pieces. This is actually the centerpiece from my kitchen table at home.
Oh, nice.
So this is a vintage water pitcher with faux florals tucked inside. And another little trick is, so if you have all the same, this is a nice floral, it's varying heights, but if you tuck in longer pieces inside, it looks more natural and less fake, because let's admit it is fake. I have a big long piece here just put into an old crockery jug. This is a very popular look as well. Faux florals, you can get them anywhere. You can pay a lot of money for them. You can go to Hobby Lobby and pay a little less. I got these at a garage sale for 25 cents.
Really? These purple ones?
I did, yeah. So I go to thrift stores and I will buy faux florals at thrift stores and cut out the nice, just get a little wire cutter and cut the nice ones. You can run them through your dishwasher and freshen them up and spray them with some Febreze in case they can get a little musty smelling. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. So these are 25 cents at a garage sale. These I got at Scheels and probably paid a little bit more. There we have real. These are from Eco Chic Boutique a couple years ago. Let's see, this might be from Scheels, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby. So you can go anywhere from garage sales to the high-end places, pick up faux florals and tuck them into vintage pieces. This is an enamel coffee maker. And I love this as a centerpiece. I have this in the store, and this gray one is actually really hard to find. So,
well, that's really popular too, because when you think about bringing florals in, it doesn't have to go in that glass vase, that crystal one that you got for your wedding gift.
I think they look great tucked into
You know?
pieces of history.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially the pictures. I have seen florals in like water pitchers, milk pitchers, things like that for the last like 2 years on Pinterest, in the magazines.
Look at how cute this is. You could even do this, Chris. Look, this is like a little.
That's nice.
And then if you have like 3 bottles and put them like on a windowsill or something, I've seen that too.
You can have a lot of fun. So other ways to tuck spring into your home. So you want to introduce some color. Again, I like the farmhouse vintage look. So just a little spool sitting on a candlestick. I have these cute little pillows. Tiered trays are really popular. I don't have one here, but there's photos of them in my home and at Grace. And you can just tuck these into a little bowl. I have these. I love blue, so I'm wearing blue. There's a lot of blue in here.
Yeah.
So I have dish towels. I have a runner with some hummingbirds on it. This is pretty colorful for me, but I'm usually a neutral person with a little bit of blue. But
when it's spring.
Yes, that's why I think you should introduce a little bit more color. We carry a lot of signage at Grace 1972. I brought smaller ones, and heck, just put a spring sign up.
Spring.
Amen.
Then people know. Talk about the scents though, because sometimes it's about making that setting through your sense of smell.
Yes, I think absolutely in your home there's a lot of different sensory things to consider. So the aesthetics as well as what does your house smell like? So we all cook, we all make fish, we all have pets, we have children. It doesn't always smell great, but these candles are actually made by Kelsey Fern. They're Fern candles. Kelsey is out of Bismarck, North Dakota. So I love to provide a place for local artists and makers to sell their wares, if you will.
Yeah.
And these are hand-poured soy. So this is the Farmhouse Collection.
We already have our favorite.
Rosemary and strawberry rhubarb jam and lavender sandalwood, and then this one.
This one's been the favorite so far today. Mint mojito.
Mint mojito.
Mint
I love
mojito.
that
It
name.
smells so fresh. It's just like you brought some mint in from the garden and have it sitting out on your kitchen table.
Yeah, it's so nice.
So delicious.
It is lovely, and a lot of candles, people don't realize this, but they have chemicals in them, and they can give you headaches. And these are, like I said, hand-poured soy, so very safe for your family. They burn very clean. They're not going to put soot on your wall, and not only make your home smell good, but be safe, not give you a headache.
I'm obsessed with this smell. I just want the lid off.
The other thing I did bring too, there's a lot of graduation parties going on this time of year, and so I brought this pendant, and this is very colorful. I think birthdays, grad parties, I have a few of these at the store as well, and my mom makes these on the farm. We're so authentic.
Very cool.
I love that.
Let's tell people again where your store is located and where they can go, maybe even online, and look at some of your ideas too.
Absolutely. The store is at 1404 33rd Street South in Fargo. It is in the southernmost face of the strip mall, just east of Cashwise on 13th Avenue South. And then if you want to get a feel for Grace 1972, you can go to my blog, audramel.net. You can click on the Shop Grace 1972 link. We do not ship. We do not have online shopping. So sorry, I'm kind of a one-man band here. It's a little boutique, and I also have a full-time job on top of this. So, but you can go through once a month. I post photos of the showroom floor. So if you want to get a feel for the types of products we carry and the look, we have tons of signage. We have painted furniture, repurposed furniture. We have unique pieces. I have this great blue metal card catalog right now from a library. So if you're really into that look, these are all the little pieces I could fit in my car.
Right. Focused on spring too.
Exactly. But if you want to get a feel for the shop, just go onto the blog and choose Shop Grace 1972 and shoot me an email if you have questions. Stop in, have a cupcake, browse.
Do some shopping.
Yeah.
Thank
It's a perfect
you for being
day.
here.
Thank you.
Stay with us when we come back. We have more royalty coming up right after this.